Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to Shalama Craft. I have a project share with you guys and I will explain to you guys how I make. I have to zoom out just a little. There we go. I want to explain to you guys what I did with the paper towel roll, and I use a few toilet paper roll, but the toilet paper roll comes in different size. Like this one here, if I take my Cuttlebug and I flatten it out, it's not exactly 2.5. And this way, then I cut it 3.5 this way. But this one is wide. There's some of them that, like this one here, it's exactly 2.5. Some of the toilet paper roll comes like small and some comes like really wide. So this is the wide one that I am not going to use for that, but I could use that to make a tag. But I am going to tell you guys, not tell you guys, I am going to share with you guys an idea to use toilet paper roll or paper towel roll to make ATCs. The paper towel roll is perfect because this one here is perfect for the size. And then you measure your 3.5 this way. So what I done, I cut it, I make it flat, then I measure 3.5, and then I mark my 3.5. Like that, like so. 3.5, right there. And I take my cutter and I cut it, and I cut out the excess. Then what I do, I take my Cuttlebug and I use my embossing folder, and to flatten it out, I use my Cuttlebug. But what I done, I glued this here. I did not cut it this way. This is an extra one I'm sharing with you guys. I did not cut it like that to get a ATC. No. I leave it like that. And this is what I got. It's nice and flat. I glued it. And I have the embossing in this side, and then I have the pop-up side on this side. So what I do, I went ahead and I paint. Actually, I didn't went ahead. Yes, I did keep this one to explain to you guys what I did with this. So I flattened it out with my Cuttlebug and the embossing folder. I glued both ends with I have this little tiny bottle that I put some of the Eileen Tacky glue inside of, and it have a nice little fine tip on it, so it's easy to work with this little bottle. So that's what I did. I sealed both ends. It's all sealed. There's no air inside of it. It's nice, and the thickness is like perfect. And it is, this paper towel here, there's some of them is wider, and this one here, it's exactly 2.5. And then I measured 2.5 by 3.5, and I cut it, and then I flattened it. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I went. These I will use later to do other project. I am going to share with you guys. I was cleaning up my craft room and my brain is somewhere else. I made some ATCs already, and this is gonna be, I believe, my summer collection. I did a spring collection, and I think this is my summer collection. So I'm going to share with you guys one by one how beautiful they came out. I painted the back and I did the black edges, but I am not going to put nothing on the back. And this is the first one that I made. Beautiful. And what I did, I paint and then I ink, and then I used my the glitter paste that I make, and I use the not embossing, my what do you call that thing? These. I use these to do the background, because you can see there's still glitter on both of them. I use that to do the background on it, so I have this nice texture to it, and it came out beautiful. And that's one. We'll put this aside. I use this for all of them to have the texture to the back. I am gonna share with you guys, look at these face. How beautiful is that? And they all made the same way. They all made the same way. I did put the bling around here. I add this flower I cut out of my my punch. I add some stars over here. I add a piece of bling, and I give her earrings, and I add sequins with a bling in the middle. This one here is all bling, and then I add a piece of bling mesh, and then I add all these little beautiful details to it. Can you guys see? No, right there. I want you guys to see them because I'm gonna lay them out. And then look at this one here. How beautiful are those? And I cannot believe I made it. I cut the face out of, I have a bunch of magazine. I used to get it free, like I have a whole 2 year of free magazines, so I saved them all. So I cut out all the face from magazines, and I still have a lot of magazines that I'm gonna cut out and do more project. So all these faces comes out of a magazine. Look at that one. Look at that face. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I love it. I give her a flower. I add some black bling mesh. I put a star for an earring for her. I put some bling over here to bring her face out, and I add this little flower with a bling and that over there. This one here is beautiful. I love them. I loved it. This one here, they all made the same, and I add the bling, and this one here has, I add the color, the red to bring it out, to bring her face out, because she has a bling on her finger here. So I think the red looks really beautiful on her. This one here, it's the pink one. My son is down. He just got up from bed. Hi, baby. And look at those faces. Beautiful. I love it. Can you guys see? One more could fit in there. Then here is another one. They're all made out of the face from the magazine. And then I add like different, there's a dove right there. And then I add this star with a little bling. And I put a gold bling on it. And this one here, I done a little bit more to it as I go on to doing it. And I looked at it and it's like, oh, it needs something more. So after I finish this, I will explain to you guys a little bit how I did whatever I done to, because okay, let's do one thing at a time. Look at this one. How beautiful is that ATCs? And made out of paper towel rolled. I love it. That is beautiful. Look at that face. That is beautiful. I hope there is no glare. Is it glaring? I don't want to glare in. Right there maybe. Beautiful. This is gonna be my face summer collection for my ATCs. There's another one. And they're gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. I love them. I have a folder, so I'm gonna start putting my ATCs that I made, and I will share a few of them. Here's another face. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Look at that. I can't say enough. It takes a little bit of time, but I love making them. I love putting the time to make them. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So this is my paper towel roll ATCs, and it's very simple. I take my Cuttlebug and I cut this like, I have to have a heavy scissors to show you guys. I cut it right where it says it, like right there. I didn't use my scissors. I used my I use that to cut them. So I am just explaining to you guys. And then I cut that extra pieces out, and I got 3 out of 1 paper towel roll. You get 3 ATCs on it. And once you put it in the Cuttlebug, and you could do any design you want, like I did the heart emboss on here, and that's what it's gonna look like, because you don't need, after you flatten this down and you glue that shut both sides, there's no air in there. There's no air, and then you get a nice sturdy ATCs. And yeah, I will use those to make some more. And you could do the same way. You can make tags out of it. You could use a toilet paper roll too, but some of them are wider, but you could use, like, you could see like it's wider than the paper towel roll. But you could use them to make tags. ATCs is a good one. So I came up with the idea to use my paper towel roll to make ATCs. And these are going to be my summer face collection ATCs. I did the spring collection, but this is going to be my summer collection ATCs. And what I did first, I painted with white. Then I went with the color, like I did red. Then I did the yellow. Then I did the dark blue. And then after they all dry, then I went over with my I use a little bottle cap with white paint, and I make like the white circle on it. I did white circle and all of them. You can see this one in the background. I did the white circle on it. Then after I finished with all that and they dry, I went over with my ink, the ink pad, and I just went in and I blend in a little bit of colors, so it just blend out the blue, and it fits the picture like really perfect. So that's what I did. So I am going to make some more. This is my summer face collection, and I'm gonna come up with I don't know yet. I got something in mind, but I'm not sure. But I will come up with a different set of ATC, and this is my second sets of ATC that I make, and I love making it, and I will love to share it with you guys. So if somebody wants to do a swap with me with ATCs, I will be happy to do a swap and share some of these with you guys. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. Bye bye.